I planned this trip months ago, and for weeks I imagined what the view from the top of the mountain would look like. But as I climb higher, I can barely see what's in front of me. And strangely enough, this feels familiar because this is exactly the kind of thing that used to stop me from experiencing life. I'd spent so much time thinking about how something might turn out that sometimes I wouldn't go at all. And it wasn't just trips. I approached everything this way, waiting until I felt sure, waiting until the timing was right, waiting until I had all the answers. Looking back, I wasn't being careful, I was playing it safe. And that's how I lost an entire decade. But not anymore. These days, I'm learning to get comfortable with uncertainty. The weather didn't turn out the way I expected, but I'm here. And judging by the number of people around me, I'm not the only one. Clearly, they came more prepared for the weather than I did. Unfortunately, hiking all the way to the top isn't allowed today because of the weather. So we're gonna take the elevator instead. I wonder if the view is any better up there.
Aquí estamos, ¿no? Ya andamos acá, aquí nos vamos a bajar.
Pati, tú vente ahí para que le tomes de reportada aquí. Pero ahorita que yo no tengo, lo tomo de acá y luego te lo paso a Federico para acá. Dale. Mejor véngase para acá y luego agárrate de allá. Y luego los tenis los dejan también se han mojado.
La lluvia no daña la fiesta. La lluvia no daña el vacilón. La lluvia no daña la fiesta. La lluvia no daña el vacilón. El vacilón. La lluvia no daña la fiesta.
Am I disappointed? Absolutely. Do I regret coming? Nah, not at all.
But I can just see you. No rain, no thunder.
A few years ago, a focus like this would have been enough to ruin my
The
entire
heaven
trip.
of our kiss, the wonder of our choice. So breathe, 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 darling. You can make my love your home. Make my love your home. And please, 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 darling.
rising somewhere in your eyes. Yes, this is real. My rain will wash your hands. Your fire came to heal. You are dance, the life we'll share. The life we came from shore. I'm shivering, sure I'm scared, but I'm all yours. So breathe, 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 darling, you can make my love come home. Make my love come home. Please, 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 darling, if you can do right, be wrong. Make my love come home. So breathe, 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 darling, you can make my love come home. Make my love come home. Please, please, darling, do. If you can't be right, be wrong. Make my love come home.
When my alarm went off at 4 a.m., every part of me wanted to stay in bed. But being here now, watching the first lights spill across the lake, I can't imagine being anywhere else. I keep thinking that if yesterday had gone according to plan, I might have missed this. That's the funny thing about life. Some of the most beautiful moments aren't the ones we plan for. They're the ones waiting for us after the plan falls apart. Not every journey rewards you immediately. Sometimes the reward comes the next morning. And sometimes it's worth waking up at 4 o'clock just to be there when it arrives. This is my first solo hike ever, and I can't tell you how much this means to me. For years I wanted to hike. For years I kept putting it off because I was afraid to do it alone. I told myself I'll start when I found someone to go with. Years went by. That person never showed up. So eventually I made a different decision to stop waiting.
I just wanna fall, wanna dive into your light. It warms me like the sun and stays reflected in the sky. A river running deep slowly washes over me. It's the calm, the love.
A small part of me was convinced I'd be eaten by I'd be eaten by a bear. But I figured if I happen to meet one along the way, maybe that'll be the day I'd learn how to survive being eaten by a bear and make a YouTube video about it. Who knows? Hear that? It's the sound of having nowhere else to be, no expectations to meet, no timeline to chase. Just this moment. For years, I thought I needed company to experience places like this. Turns out all I needed was the courage to show up. Getting from being afraid to hike alone to doing 2 hikes in one day feels surreal. Honestly, I keep looking around and asking myself, who is this person? Because this version of me didn't exist. I bookmarked trails, saved destinations, watched videos, and kept telling myself one day when I felt ready, one day when I felt confident, one day when I wasn't afraid. But one day has a funny way of turning into years. And somewhere along the way, I discovered I wasn't waiting for a hiking partner. I was waiting for permission. Permission to enjoy life. Permission to go after the things that called to me. Permission to begin. The problem was nobody was ever going to hand me that permission. I had to give it to myself. As I sit here this morning, reflecting on the last few days, one thing feels undeniably true. The things we wait for are rarely the obstacle. The waiting is. The mountain hidden by clouds, the sunrise over the lake, one disappointing, one breathtaking. Neither under my control. What was under my control was whether I showed up. That's the lesson I'm taking home with me. Life isn't experienced through certainty. It's experienced through participation. Through saying yes before you have all the answers. Through trusting that the experience itself is worth having, regardless of the outcome. This trip wasn't really about hiking. It was about trust. Trusting that life can still be beautiful when it doesn't go according to plan. Trusting that the unknown isn't always something to fear. Trusting that the best moments often arrive unannounced. The life we all search for isn't waiting somewhere in the future. It's here, in the risks we take, in the chances we give ourselves, in the moments we stop watching life from the sidelines and finally step into it. And if this past days taught me anything, it's this. To experience life fully is to allow yourself to be anxious, to allow yourself to be afraid, to allow yourself to make mistakes. But never allow those things to decide how your life unfolds. Fear will always have something to say. The question is whether you give it the final word.